I'm gonna try to upload this video about Bobby Christina. Um, First, let me just say I know my hair looks a little wild, but I am free-forming my hair, and soon to be locked. But I had a really tough time this morning thinking about Bobby Christina and thinking about how they're going to pull her off of life support and the devastating news of understanding that that will take place. It was very hurtful. It really just had me literally crying as if this were my own child. I cried so hard, so pitifully. But I have to know God's will be done. If this is what the Lord wants, that Bobby Christina go. I mean, we all don't know the struggle she has had. We don't understand um, the depression she's probably been under, the weight of, you know, the loss of her mother. We don't know. And obviously, Bobby Christina has not been able to endure it. I know I saw a clip of Bobby Brown saying that, she had good days, she had bad days. She had days where she could deal with it and days where she couldn't. I know I've prayed that, she pulled through and that sort of thing, but I also prayed that God's will be done because it may be that she should go. And sometimes we can selfishly pray that a person live when it's just time for them to go. Um, so I do pray God's will would be done. I was hoping that she would pull through, so I thought I had heard reports that she would pull through. I think that's what's upsetting to me, really, because I thought I heard reports that she had been opening her eyes and that sort of thing, and then to just turn around and hear that. And I thought I had heard she was kind of stabilizing, but it was still serious. She was still in serious condition and everything. But I just thought I had heard there was this glimmer of looking like she was going to pull through. And excuse me, to turn around and hear that she there's no hope for her according to the doctors and all that sort of thing, and that they're going to pull the plug or take her off life support. I just it just threw me for a loop, and I just cried so pitifully. Like, it's just hard for me to just believe right now. Though I don't know her personally and everything. Um, no, I don't know her personally, and uh, you know, um, that sort of thing. But as I've mentioned to someone before, I may not have known her personally, and I didn't know Whitney personally, but we watched Whitney grow up. We watched her become successful. We loved her every step of the way. We watched her, just go through turmoil and chaos, through her situation with the drugs, only to end up dead. And um, so to have that experience and then just now watch this happening with her daughter is just unbelievable. So that's why I said, I know we can cry for someone and hope that they live and that sort of thing, but that's natural to want to have that desire and that hope. Um, but sometimes it is best that they go. So I don't know what's going to happen. If she lives, what's going to happen? So it's just 6 in one hand and a half a dozen in the other. I want the best for her. I want her to live and not die, and I want her to. She was on a couple of she was on TV and on a show acting, and I thought she was pretty good. She come from a very talented family, and I just felt like, you know what, if she can hone in on that skill, this girl, she was great. We've seen different people begin acting, and they weren't even as good as she was. I've seen some people who were comedians become actors, and some people who were singers become actors, or rappers become actors, and they were horrible, but they got better over time. But she wasn't even really horrible. She was pretty good. Just needs, keep on doing what she was doing. Thought she really could have done well. It just, I don't know, and it's just, I feel like, she just is by herself. She may have her dad on some level, and, her grandmother and her aunties, and, those around who say they love her, and I'm sure they do, but she just seemed like she may have been struggling an awful lot, regardless, as we all do. We all are still in our own world. We see out of our own eyes, and we feel out of our own existence. So in spite of the people around us, we still experience loneliness, devastation, depression, all to ourselves. So I do pray that she would confound the doctors. I like when miracles take place. But I also do pray that the Lord, that He knows best. He knows better than anybody in this situation. So that's all. Still working on this freeform journey. So y'all know. But what you know about that mango, it's your girl. Deuces.